Okay, here we go, day 47, the journey of a life coach, scam success. Basically, I am recording my journey from joining the Coaching Institute the day I actually paid, and following the footsteps along the way of the changes that go through me and my outlook on life, and whether or not becoming a life coach or using a life coach can be successful. There have been doubts over the years. I've looked into these sort of things, probably for the best part of 5 years. And it wasn't until just over a month ago, 6 weeks ago, that I decided to take the plunge. It's about a personal development path and when is the right time to start that journey, and at what age, and what you need to be looking for in yourself, and what you can change. But basically, it's the 23rd of November in 2014. I started out filling in this little diary thing, just every day, filling in 2 pages. Left hand side's for notes, right hand side is pretty stock standard every day. I put the date, the number of days in, positive affirmation I work on each day, which changes slightly. The daily goals, which have changed over time. They started out being very financial, business, work orientated. They're now rolling into more of a personal system of trying to be happier and working on me, and then obviously my work and life goals come from that. But then I reflect on the last 24 hours or so, looking at my emotions, the issues I faced, the ups and downs, the highs and lows, how I looked at things, and then the medium to long-term goals. And I've set these around the beginning of November, and I'm counting them down, so it sort of follows how many days left until I want to achieve that goal. Now, I started with the book. A few days after that, I thought, hang on, why not use technology, use YouTube, use my iPad and actually record it. This way I can record my facial features, my size, as in weight, the bags under my eyes, the tone in my voice, my facial features, my body language, the actual vocabulary that I use, whether being positive or negative, and so on and so forth. And it also gives other people the opportunity to follow this and watch it. So moving into it, this has been a really massive change in my life, which has been a positive one, and I've really enjoyed it. To give you an indication, up until about 6 weeks ago, I was a heavy smoker, heavy drinker, binge drinker, probably drinking out and about 3-4 nights a week, upwards of 15 to 20 schooners of beer, from 6 p.m. through till midnight, thereabouts, 1-2 o'clock in the morning. Heavy gambler, put a lot of money through poker machines, didn't worry about exercise, didn't focus too much on exercise. I used to play a lot of sport when I was younger, team sport, and now I've stopped that. I'm just putting on weight. I'm over 120 kilos. I'm 6'4", and food wise, haven't really worried about what I ate. Pizzas, McDonald's, KFC, chips late at night, chocolates, lollies, not too worried about fruit and veg, all that sort of stuff. So up until then, quite a lazy lifestyle. My first major breakthrough, apart from identifying that I wanted to go through this process, it's been 39 days since my last cigarette, so I'm basically smoke free. I also made a pact. I went on a golf trip with a bunch of mates, heavy drinking again, didn't smoke, very proud about that. And I made a pact then that I would have an alcohol-free zone until at least my intake weekend for the Coaching Institute, which is on the 6th of December. I'm 15 days into that, so halfway mark. I'll talk about that a bit more in the reflection on the last 24 hours. Now I'll go into the affirmation, which changes slightly, but generally it's the same goal. Today I'll do everything in my power to reduce my weight to below 109 kilos by the 25th of December 2014. I'll complete my exercise, eat healthily, and focus on my back being stronger. I am thinner and my back is stronger. Imagine how great I will feel on Christmas Day. So that's focusing on losing weight. It's drawing towards me having a healthy body and a healthy spine, and wanting to get back out on the golf course. And my ultimate goal is to get below 100 kilograms within the next 6 months. I'll go into that in a sec as well, in the medium term goals. But that's all about strengthening my body so I can go back and enjoy the things that I enjoyed, like golf and sports and stuff like that. Daily goals, today being a Sunday, I really want to work towards just having the weekend to enjoy me and enjoy what I want to do. So it's about having a relaxing day. It's now 11:30 in the morning. I've been up since about 8-9 o'clock. I rode the exercise bike for 45 minutes. I've done my stretches, had a bit of fruit for breakfast. Started the morning off nice and relaxed. It's a beautiful day up here on the Gold Coast. It's about 30 degrees, nice breeze blowing, so really in paradise. I want to get a bit of reading done and obviously the exercise. I haven't set any business type goals today. Happy just to let them slide and get back into them tomorrow. Medium to long term goals. There's 70 days to go on my 3-month goal. That's to have 3 coaching books complete by the 1st of February 2015. And to have signed contracts of other mastermind coaches. So that's that business model I'm trying to set up. I want to have those contracts signed. I've also got a 96-day goal where I want to be the MC of a coaching seminar with 500 people. So that's probably my main business focused goal, and that comes into the business plan that I'm planning. That's the 1st of March 2015, and that's to have that booked. Okay, at this stage. 6-month goal is down to 160 days, and that's to have the business cruise and holiday booked. And more importantly for me personally is to have my weight below 600 kilos, which is by the 1st of May 2015. I believe I'm on track. I'm really feeling my body starting to change. As I said, I'm riding the exercise bike, I'm walking the streets most days, doing sit-ups, starting doing push-ups again. I haven't done push-ups in 15 years, maybe even longer. My shoulders are sore and I can feel the muscles reforming, but I'm really working towards that. And really, I haven't been below 100 kilograms for possibly 20 years. Now down to the yearly goals, 345 days to be earning 50 grand per annum in passive income. So that's with products, that's with other items, bringing in that passive income. So that's my financial goal, and to be financially free. You'll see over the last couple of days I came up with a new definition for me of what I believe is financial freedom. That doesn't mean what general people mean, as in not working. I've just redefined what work means to me and what I want to be doing. And my 3-year goal, which is really only the main money to monetize sort of goal, and that's to own and still live in this river unit that I'm living in now with Nick. That's the 1st of November 2017. Now, not a lot to reflect on. As I said, it being a Saturday, it was a pretty cruisy day yesterday. I did have a mate's birthday, which once again life presented a hurdle for me to get through in regards to alcohol, gambling and actually drugs. It was interesting to see that there were drugs involved at this birthday. Didn't expect it, didn't think that the people that were going to be there were a part of it, and it was interesting to see the people trying to coerce me into drinking and getting me back, even cigarettes. They couldn't believe that I wasn't smoking, and these guys, some of these guys are really close mates. So it was another test that I passed with flying colours. I was concerned that I wouldn't enjoy myself. I actually thought at the beginning of the evening, starting at 7 o'clock, I'd only probably last a couple of hours at a bar across the road. I ended up going down into Broadbeach, which is about 10 k's away, and staying there till around midnight. So I enjoyed the music. I started to get a bit frustrated with the people around me, which were drunk and alcohol and stuff like that. I was standing at the bar and they'd barge through and think they owned the place and all that sort of stuff, and I could feel myself getting frustrated, and I didn't like where that was going. I was snapping at people, telling them to get out of my way. They were brushing up against me. Not probably the ideal place for someone who's sober, but tried to enjoy myself as much as I could. Another positive, came home, watched TV for about 40 minutes and didn't eat anything. Didn't feel the need to, was quite content at 1 o'clock in the morning. So we ate dinner at probably 7:30, 8 o'clock, which was reasonably late, but I'm happy about that. Now the whiteboard, where I put my goals that I look at every morning. I've set aside questions for the morning and the evening on the feedback from Tony Robbins and his book Awaken the Giant Within. I'm doing the morning questions, and I'm remembering to sit on the end of my bed and just read the questions and answer them every morning. I haven't yet to complete the evening questions, so it's just a matter of switching that light on, remembering that there's questions there to answer, and go back over the questions for the day. So I'm going to start this week. And then in the shower I'm doing my reinforcements of out loud saying 10 times what I want to achieve. That is, I am getting thinner and my back is getting stronger. So by verbalizing that, I'm telling my mind and my subconscious over and over again that that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting thinner and my back is getting stronger. I'm getting thinner and my back is getting stronger. I'm getting thinner and my back is getting stronger. So the shower's set up so there's a mirror that can see me. Now the other thing I wanted to do to remember every day was to smile in front of a mirror 5 times for a minute each time. I'm remembering that once again in the shower because I'm standing there looking into the mirror, so that's easy. Quite often remember to do that in the morning when I first wake up and go into the bathroom. But after that, I'm forgetting, so I need to remember 3 more times throughout the day. So I'm going to do it 5 times a day. That's pretty much it. 10 minutes for a lazy Sunday, which is pretty good. I want to try and get these videos back down to 10 minutes, but everything's on track. Really loving these changes. And one thing I don't think I mentioned too, got some blood tests to go and see a dietitian about my weight loss. Went to get the records on Friday. And the doctor said he wants me to get more blood tests. It's quite possible. He believes I have type 2 diabetes, and he also wants me to get a liver x-ray. The way I look at it, up until 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was heavily drinking, heavily smoking, eating crap, eating rubbish. That was my history. Now into the future, my diet's changing dramatically, so I'm not overly concerned, but where I see this as opening a door is dietitians cost anywhere from $150 to $400 a session. So the only way you can get them through Medibank or Medicare is through having a diet issue or a body issue with the medical practitioner. So by the doctor identifying these things, if I go and get my blood work, it's quite possible that this is going to open the door to allowing me to get coverage for my private health, which reduces the cost. So me trying to find a positive out of why I need to get these extra blood tests, that's a start. So rather than focusing on whether I've got these issues with diabetes or liver problems or anything like that, I don't believe I do. I believe it's just a matter of changing what I've got to do. But the reason for this is to get that referral so I can reduce the costs. It's not about being a tight house, it's about being thrifty and conscious of where your money's going, because I want to pour my money into my personal development, not necessarily into things I can avoid paying. But that's it. 12.5 minutes, pretty happy with that. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of Sunday. Ciao.